And that is wildly off target.
That was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Maida. And it's Minamino. Now it's Tanaka. Minamino! Superb Minamino! Up the smooth as it gets. And there is your opener. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Promising position, pulls it back, cleared away. Here's Ito. Endo. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Now it's Tanaka. It's Doan. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Tries a shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Japan looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Endo. Maida. Passing is crisp and sharp. Tanaka. Doan. Minamino has found the net here, of course. Decent shot! Well, it was a nice setup, but not so good beyond that.
Minamino had the chance of finishing off a fabulous move. At least we saw some terrific high tempo.
The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Reflections on the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Japan are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good.
Everyone, please.
So let's get the ball rolling. Japan currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Now it's Tanaka. Now it's Minamino. Looking to... Oh, good finish! They are cruising. It was a great finish. He's putting away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now with 2 up.
Hakimi, taken back almost at once. And it's Mazraoui. Elainawi. That's destined for the flank. And he's certainly onside here. He's having a shot! And he hits the net! Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
After 56 minutes is number 23.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Good ball, good take. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Japan needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
And it's hoisted clear. Oh, delicate chip through.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Minamino looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up.
He's having a hit! Nearly, but not quite.
I think that was probably what the opposition wanted him to do, Peter. They're not going to be overly worried if he's shooting from that sort of distance.
Elainawi. And it's El Kanous. He's a sharp little ball here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Morocco really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
He's shifting through the gears. Oh, shooting chance! And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, you'd really expect him to hit the target from there.
Substitution in progress.
Morocco choosing to make the first change. Ben Seguir getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Great chance! And the difference is still one, but only just.
Substitutions taking place.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case. Morocco really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
There will be 5
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Duan. Now, can they get him away? And he shoots! Lovely. Big chance! It's a goal! Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he puts in.
And that will be it. Japan can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally, all round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride. Minamino, hat-trick scorer, massive game from him today. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Well, that's the lot for now. Thanks to you, Jim, and goodbye.